So now the SQL part. Yeah, actually the SQL part, most students did quite well. Not many problems, but I found some common problems. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this is the answer. So I will post after I complete the video. So I will post it. All right. The first question in this question number 18, yeah, the main problem is many students use the, because we need to calculate the age between 30 and 40. So some students, they manually calculate, do not use the manual way to calculate the specific dates corresponding to these 30 years old, 40 years old, these two dates. Yeah. Because first, if you use that way, not stable, right? Yeah. So here, let me give you an example. Okay. So here the idea is do not calculate it manually. Okay. Yeah. So here I just show one typical example. So one student calculate like this. Yeah. 85. Yeah, so that's one day, yeah, corresponding to 40 years old. And another date corresponding to 30 years old. Okay, because in this way, it's not stable. Because the time you calculate, you use that one, right? But after a few days, do you want to change it? If you change it, not very convenient, right? So the better way is in SQL there is a function, current date function. Current date. So every time you call this function, then it returns the current date value. Yeah. Then 30 years, so you minus interval 30 years, so you go back 30 years. Yeah. So then this function calculates the date point automatically corresponding to the 30 years old. Yeah. Similarly, 40 years old, you can also calculate it. Yeah. Yeah. Several students use slightly different variations. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So because you can represent in different ways. For example, some students use the year function. Yeah. Some students use the several other functions. Yeah. Date function, year function, substring, several functions you can use. Yeah. Here I do not need to list all of them. Yeah. Yeah. All right. If you use the bottom lines, if you use the automatic way to calculate, then it's good. Yeah. If it's a manual way to calculate, that's not good. Okay? Yeah, so that's this question number 18. Next question, number 21. Yeah. Yeah. Number 21. Yeah. Some students messed up with the regular expression and the like operator. Messed up. Yeah. How to mess up? Because they mixed regular expression syntax and the like syntax. Yeah. So one student, did that way for many questions. Yeah. Yeah. because that's, for example, here you can see this way. Yeah. The like syntax, right? The syntax used for like operator, then inside, then use the regular expression syntax, the digit. Okay? This is a regular expression syntax. In like operator, this pattern is not supported. This pattern is not supported in the like operator. So you get confused. Yeah. Then, in the like operator, then these symbols are treated literally. Okay? Yes. It's not a special pattern. These characters they are treated as literal characters. Then the meaning is different. Yeah. So that's one problem. Yeah. But I noticed one student has this kind of problem. Yeah. All right. Then, next question. Next question. Yeah. So this question number 23. Yeah, one question. Yeah. Because here I split. I use this way when I split. Yeah. All right. One is, yeah. So one question I want to mention is some student, because the style for the regular expression, so you need to, the style and the like operator quite different. Still, some student, the understanding confused. Like operator, the style used in like operator and the regular expression confused. Yeah. So what's that? Yeah. So in like operator, for example, if we have matched that comma, then before the comma we need to, match the arbitrary substrings, after arbitrary things like that, right? Yeah, that's the like operator. But in regular expression, the style is different from this one. So that means if you do not match the comma, you need to, put something in front of it and something after it. That's the like style. But in regular expression, we just match the comma. Before this comma, we do not, because if anything is okay before the comma, then we do not need to put anything, okay? Nothing before the comma. If anything is okay after the comma, then we do not need to put anything there. Yeah. But I noticed some students, so they do not feel comfortable. Okay? So after they put a comma, so they want to add something before, after, when they use the regular expression. Yeah. So this point, you need to separate from the like style. Okay? Yeah. So that is one problem. Another problem, yeah, because here when I split these two characters, then I do not need to consider the order, right? Which one is in front of the other one? Yeah, because when I split, I take care of the order. Yeah, the order is not important. But once student put them together, then the order is important. So here, let me use an example. Yeah. So this student used the like operator. Okay, like. Yeah, it's okay. This one you can use the like. Yeah, but this student, when you use the like operator, dot, right? So after that, comma, this way. Yeah. If you use this way, you mean the dot must appear before comma, right? Yeah. But you also need to consider it's possible that comma can appear before dot, right? Yeah, there is another possibility. You need to match, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So this kind of little places, yeah, you need to consider. Sometimes you do not need to specify the order. Depends on the way you used. Yeah. But sometimes you need to consider the order. Yeah. So that's this question, number 23. Yeah. All right. Then number 24. Yeah, number 24. So this way, yeah, because in my question, I describe neither alphabetic nor digit. Yeah, so that's non-alphanumeric, right? Non-alphanumeric, yeah. But because several students, when they did testing in W3 schools, so the test result, because all address contain non-alphanumeric the space character. Space character is non-alphanumeric. Yeah, because every address has that. Then neither, so if a non, then everyone contains non-alpha, right? Yeah? Yeah. So then all the addresses are selected. Yeah. So then, I noticed, some students noticed that. So in order to avoid that, so one student insert a space character here. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So that's a improved version. Improved version. Yeah. 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 But based on the logic, if you do not insert that space, it's okay. Yeah. But if you insert space, then more natural. The result is more natural. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So then, what else? Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much the common mistakes. Yeah. Yeah. So not too many problems. Yeah. Not relatively small problems. Yeah. And I also look at the assignment 2 query questions. Most students did even better than homework assignment 1. Yeah. So I didn't see many problems. Yeah. So if I do not see big, significant errors, then I just post, these answers. Yeah. So then give you some time. So you can give you some time. So I plan to extend the deadline by 1 day. Yeah. So that you have some time to watch this video. Yeah. All right. So I want to stop right here. Yeah.